If not, the comment section is going to absolutely rip me. Generic intro in the Duck Goes. We're here back with some more Death Battle reactions. Today we have Green Arrow versus Hawkeye. I do know Hawkeye. I don't really know who Green Arrow is. I'm guessing he's some kind of like Robin Hood spinoff from the DC universe, I'm guessing. You want to check out my last reaction, which was Mega Man versus Astro Boy. I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also be a place on my channel with all of my other Death Battle reactions. Now, before I spoil that, my current record is 19-18. At one point, I was 19-9. I've gotten the last 9 in a row wrong. I was so happy when I was 19-9. I was like, oh yes, I'm on a win streak. I want to have like a 2-to-1 ratio. I got some in the bag so I can lose a couple. Apparently this is supposed to be the most one-sided death battle they've ever done, so I will be safe from making an OnlyFans, because I said in the last video, if I got 20 losses before I got 20 wins, I'd make an OnlyFans. So hopefully we should be able to end this one today. If not, the comment section is going to absolutely rip me. But I hope you're having a great day. Shout out to the patrons down below. I wouldn't be able to do this if it was not for them. Corey's keeping track of it. He just upped his Patreon pledge to the insane patron. He's gonna have a chance to win a signed duck. I'm actually doing a randomizer for today, so if you want to get in on that, it's probably already done, but if you do it today, you'll be entered into next month, so don't worry about that. But shout out to the patrons. I really would not be able to do this without them. And shout out to everybody that leaves a comment, subscribed, and everybody. Just thank you so much for the support you've shown Death Battle, because this is like my biggest series right now, which is incredible. But let's learn about these two characters, and hopefully we can break this 9 losing streak. Oh man, I've lost the last 9.
What happens
gotten the
when
last
you give
9
extra-play game developers Lenovo Y-Series computers? They create an all-new first and third-person tower defense game with you.
Y7.
That's right,
That's on
Lenovo
i7.
and Dark Rift are letting you help create
Dark
a
Rift.
game.
I've never heard of
Your
Dark
first
Rift.
mission is to click the link in the description and head to LenovoGameState.com. Sign up and leave comments on the tile Mission 1. Good guys, bad guys, and the weapons. Commenting will unlock badges and rank you up on the leaderboard. And then check back for the Game State update and see if your comment is featured.
What year is this from?
And don't forget
2015.
to spread the word on social media with the hashtag GameState.
Who is that dude?
Let's build a game together through the power of Lenovo.
How did that work? What game ended up winning that? But yeah, like I said, I'm getting the last 9 in a row wrong. My current record is 19-18. Apparently, this is like the most one-sided death battle ever,
in the
though.
Stone Age, the bow and arrow forever revolutionized hunting and warfare. But these two archers have honed their bow skills to a degree of pure artistry.
I know Hawkeye
Green
from the
Arrow,
Marvel movies.
the Emerald Archer of Star City. And Hawkeye, purple-clad trick shooter of the Avengers. He's whiz-non boomstick.
He's like the worst
Avenger. It's
Avenger.
our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I don't know, actually.
Allow me to tell you the tale of an archer garbed in green who brought justice to the rich and championed the poor.
It's Robin Hood.
Of course, of the legendary outlaw named
I haven't seen the movies.
Queen. What, you think I meant Robin Hood? Come on. Oliver was the son of Robert and Moira Queen.
Somehow I got a dividend through Robin Hood and had a count deficit.
Queen Industries in Star City.
5'11",
Oliver was on track to inherit the family
actual
business
Robin
and
Hood?
fortune,
What?
but it all
9
ended
romances?
up coming much sooner than anybody expected. While on safari, which rich people apparently just do all the time, Oliver's parents were murdered by lions. No,
why are you carrying a
I'm
pistol on a
kidding,
safari?
But hey, Mom got off a wicked headshot before she went out. The family fortune and business were now in Oliver's hands.
Is there a movie?
However, desperate to forget the horrible trauma of his parents' death by lions, he turned to a lifestyle of booze and debauchery. The best way to cope.
As one does.
One day he partied so hard that he fell off his private yacht. Hate it when that happens. Eventually, he washed up onto the shore of a lone island, Tom Hanks style.
Wait, that's it? That's how big the island was?
He must resort to the archery training taught to him by his late father. He assembled a makeshift bow and, over time, gained an uncanny accuracy with the weapon. With each successful kill, Oliver's self-reliance grew, transforming the once irresponsible playboy into a capable survivor. And just in time. Turns out this island was home to a massive drug smuggling operation. How he didn't find them earlier is beyond me, but whatever.
How long did it take him to find them?
With nothing but his hunter's instincts and some newly improvised trick arrows, Oliver brought down the dealers, radioed in a rescue, and returned to Star City a new man. With a newfound taste for justice,
Iron Man
Oliver
1.
vowed he would no longer waste his talents and use them to protect the innocent. To do this, he would have to become someone else. Something else.
Is there a Green Arrow movie?
The Green Arrow.
Also, green maybe not the best color, you know. to hide. Wait, how does he...
True to his name.
How did he... He's using the bow as a zip line, but it just jumped off.
He's developed trick arrows for every situation. And I do mean every situation. He carries tear gas arrows, grappling hook arrows, flashbang arrows, even arrows filled with acid. Is that the one for the Grateful Dead concerts? No. Corrosive acid. It
not the type that makes you
He also has boomerang arrows, along with diamond-tipped arrows to pierce just about anything, explosive arrows ranging from small blasts to an atomic warhead, and...
No. How? What?
The boxing glove arrow.
What's the boxing glove arrow?
Silly as it may appear, Oliver only kills when it's absolutely necessary. So delivering a long-range punch to the face makes some sense. At least more so than many of the other trick arrows in his
it's not a movie. This is a show. Arrow. That's what it is.
A weapon designed to feed children. It's dangerous and delicious. Green Arrow likes to come to a fight prepared, and his expertise extends beyond just the use of a bow. He has extensive training in assassination and martial arts under some of the best teachers around, including Natas, the man who turned Deathstroke into one of the deadliest mercenaries in the world. Green Arrow became such a skilled fighter that he was voted into the Justice League, saving the world alongside the likes of Batman,
he really
Wonder
is
Woman,
the
Superman,
DC
and Black Canary, a smoking hot blonde who he took a liking to. Don't mind saving a few more things with her.
Are we dead yet? No. Are we dead yet?
Being a part of the Justice League has pit Green Arrow against foes powerful enough to be called gods, and somehow he not only survives, but he actually helps. He's fast enough to fire 29 arrows in 1 minute. His accuracy is so on point, he is able to shoot water dripping from a faucet at 30 feet away and split a grape balanced on a man's head. He'll do whatever it takes to get the job done, like shooting a girl's hand to keep her from falling, or torture. There's no way around it. He tortures people. But it's for the greater good.
Is this the one that's super balanced, or is it the
with
Flash
all his
and
trick arrows, his
Quicksilver?
quiver does have limited space.
I might have gotten
and
the
he
two
prefers
confused.
to keep his armor minimal, focusing instead on offense over defense. But hey, he's not all arrows and killing. Eventually, he and Black Canary got together and started up a flower shop called Sherwood Florist. As an expert on puns, 10 out of 10, Ollie.
1 arrow each.
I accept your challenge on 3.
Nah, I don't think that's how it's gonna work.
2,
3.
He's gonna shoot the arrow. Yeah, he's gonna hit the arrow out of the air. Oh, his arrow is better.
A hero can come from anywhere, from the streets of New York.
I don't know the backstory of
space, or a tiny rural home in Iowa.
Hawkeye.
But growing up in the middle of nowhere wasn't easy for 13-year-old Clint Barton. Turns out his dad had some bad habits, like being an alcoholic or beating the shit out of his sons, Clint and Barney. After years of abuse, Clint longed to fight back and defend his family from his violent father. Obviously, a bit too much to ask of a 13-year-old child.
Blade Runner.
Luckily enough, his dad's car did the job for him, along with a big tree. Remember, kids, drinking and driving is not okay. I mean, do you want this to be
last
you?
night,
That's what I thought.
met somebody
Orphaned by DWI, Clint and Barney had a second
they hit a
chance
tree
at a
and
family
one of
and
them
were
died
adopted by a new dad.
Threatening condition
who
in the
was
hospital.
just as bad as
that
the first.
literally happened like
Maybe
12
even
hours
more.
ago.
Dad number 2 tried to run him down with his car until they were rescued by circus performers Jacques and Buck, who took them under their wing and into the Carson Carnival of Traveling Wonders.
Are circus just a regular thing?
In Clint's natural bow and arrow talent and began his archery training. Clint's skill rose rapidly, and he soon took the stage as Hawkeye, the trick shooter. In only 1 year, Hawkeye became a master of his craft. But a rift formed between teacher and student when he discovered Jacques was stealing money from the circus and training his brother Barney to be a thief. Turns out the two heroes who rescued them were actually supervillains. What's with these kids' luck? Did they open an umbrella inside which scared a black cat to dart under a ladder which fell and broke a mirror reflecting the sun's rays to burn down a field of 4-leaf clovers? No, that happened to Nick. What?
Wait, really?
Anyway,
I guess that's Nick. Hi, Nick.
Working for a couple of D-bags and ran away. Lucky for him, all it took to find a new calling in life was to see Iron Man soaring overhead.
That's
Another alcoholic father figure. but in the fun way. Inspired
Another
to use his
alcoholic
talents to
former
fight criminals just like
billionaire
the
former
Iron
alcoholic.
Avenger, Clint took up his old stage name, donned his circus costume once more, and crafted a wide assortment of multi-use trick arrows.
Tick, tick, boom.
The Hulk. That
Hawkeye's
just pissed him
putty
off.
arrows cover foes in glue. His acid arrows can melt through steel. He can scale buildings with suction
Sounds
tip
very
arrows.
familiar.
His adamantium arrows are tipped in nearly indestructible metal. Hell, one of his arrows is a 30 megaton bomb.
He also carries Pym particle trick arrows. Pym particles shrink or enlarge objects via shifting matter between dimensions.
That's not in
They
the
take their name
movies.
from Ant-Man.
Hawkeye uses
Oh.
his dimensional wizardry to shoot an arrow which is literally full of other arrows.
With his quiver loaded full of impossibility, Hawkeye took to the city to begin his crusade against injustice.
So many arrows.
But on his first outing, while trying to return some stolen jewels, the police mistook him for a thief. And it really didn't help that he fled the scene with then infamous criminal Black Widow.
Well,
Oh.
he knew better, but
That's
if
not
there's
Scarlett
one thing
Johansson.
Hawkeye does when he's conflicted, it's not ask questions and follow where the old shaft takes you. And no, I'm not talking about a trick arrow. So he helped Black Widow until one of their shenanigans resulted in her apparent death. Believing he was free from the grip of the succubus, he remembered that crime is bad and went to join the Avengers.
Not just the Avengers. Over the years, Hawkeye's lent his bow to other super teams such as the Thunderbolts and the Defenders.
The who?
Avengers, Defenders, Thunderbolts. I make any team better.
In the midst of highly advanced
He's
armor,
kind of everywhere.
rage-fueled monsters, and gods from other dimensions, you'd think a simple
That's
archer
the
would be
first
of little
Avengers movie.
use. But Hawkeye's feats prove he is anything but simple.
Hawkeye can shoot 4 incoming arrows out of the sky at once, shatter the bow of a distant archer with a single shot, and
Okay.
swing his whole bow and fire an arrow in less than a second. Plus, his
Okay,
aim
that's
is
faster.
so good he'll hit bullseyes when he's strapped to what I like to call Satan's carousel.
But he is
That looks
more
like
than just
fun.
an archer. After grueling training under Captain America, Clint temporarily set aside the Hawkeye suit to become the samurai Ronin. The result,
Huh?
an impressed Iron Fist, one of the greatest martial artists in the world.
And for a supposedly normal human, he's surprisingly tough. He's shaken off falls from several stories, fought in battles with cracked ribs,
Plot
and
armor?
managed to not die from this.
Luckily for Hawkeye,
Oh,
a kid with
how
a
did he not die?
Ghostbusters 2 shirt found him and alerted the paramedics. And he made a
Ah,
complete recovery within 6 weeks.
Who you gonna call? The hospital, kid! Quick! Holy shit! That was like 100 bullets! Bleeding everywhere!
Oh, those
A
were
reminder
bullets?
that
I thought
even a
they were
seasoned
arrows.
Avenger
I don't know how to
isn't
read
always
comic books.
bulletproof. But after this, Hawkeye's buddy Tony Stark upgraded his outfit to include some chainmail. So that's handy.
But it can't
Okay.
cover everything. Plus, Hawkeye can only carry so many trick arrows at once, and has to make every
True.
shot count. Also,
But he's good-
kind of
yeah,
hard of
he's
hearing,
good at fighting.
But you would be too if a
is he?
psychopath hid behind a door and jammed 2 arrows in your ears. But
Oh my
Tony
God,
also
what?
made him some kick-ass hearing aids. Though if they get damaged, he'd lose about 80% of his hearing.
Still, as an Avenger, Defender, and so much more, Hawkeye has accomplished a lot for a circus performer from Iowa.
Yeah.
The city's flying. We're fighting an army of robots.
That's Age of
I have
Ultron.
a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm going back out there because it's my job. If you step out that door, you are an Avenger.
Scarlet Witch. Isn't she like the most powerful Avenger? I think she's like the most
All
powerful,
right,
right?
the combatants are set.
Oh,
Let's
God,
end this debate
um,
once and for all.
But first,
I
need to conquer all of your lands.
What? What? Oh God.
Are you ready to join thousands of other clans in a war to control kingdoms?
Conquer kingdoms
No.
and villages in Clash of
Never
Kings,
heard of this
Last
game before.
Empire. A new RTS
But
RPG.
shout out to them for supporting Death Battle. Let's get
First,
into this.
it's time for a death
I'm gonna go with
battle!
Hawkeye. I'm gonna go with the numbers. He can get out more arrows. He could shatter a boat and shoot 4 arrows out of the air at one time. Green Arrow only did like 1. And they're both good in hand-to-hand combat. They both have trick arrows. Even though I think Green Arrow probably has the better trick arrows. I'm going with Hawkeye. Plus, I also think Hawkeye has better armor. Even though it doesn't really matter with these two. They're so accurate. Yeah. Let's see if... Well, I can already tell the comment section now if I get it wrong in the comment section, it's going to be hilarious, like it always is. This is... I don't think we've had many ranged battles.
Dodge and shoot at the same time.
Not today, sweetheart.
As they're just dodging.
You're gonna try to
He just caught them.
me? This is how
Stolen.
it's done.
Oh no, it's a bunch of arrows.
Something about this.
Oh no, I hope it's not more arrows. It's more arrows. Then you can shoot a bomb, explode them all. Oh, that's a tornado trick arrow. Yeah, like I said, he does have the better trick arrows, I think. Okay, how do they do that? How do they use the line to zip line and then just detach? Hi. Oh my god.
Lucky shot.
Burn that off. Hi, how's it going? Don't tell me this is gonna be a draw. Yeah, Hawkeye can get out more. He can get out shots faster. Yep.
This takes real skill, you know. World's greatest marksman at your service.
Ow, broke off the arrow.
You should hear the boxing glove arrow when it hits. It makes
What
this
boxing?
kind of sound. I had to record it and make it my ringtone.
Oh, this is a boomerang arrow. Caught it. Boxing glove. Caught that too.
You remind me of my circus days, clown.
Can I get it right? Jesus!
One little arrow, one big boom. I like not getting blown up.
Yeah.
You're not Flash if you can back it up.
He's just dodging all of these arrows. You know how hard it is to dodge an arrow? You can't dodge a punch though. Jesus.
Look
I
like
wonder-
you're under a lot of stress. I recommend acupuncture, green arrow style.
No, don't do that. Oh, he's actually gonna shoot that out of the air? Oh no. Wait. Oh! Wait!
Ha! Eat your heart out, Robin Hood.
Is it over?
Yes!
Yes!
Shots for shots, arrow for arrow. Green Arrow and Hawkeye are a well-made match, making this an extremely close fight.
It is.
Arrow has
Okay,
pulled
yeah,
out some
it was the
ridiculous
Flash and
shots.
Quicksilver. That's
But when Hawkeye
unbalanced
is
one.
at his best, it's nearly impossible for any mortal man to hit him.
I'm way
We're
too
talking
happy
about a
about
guy who
being
catches arrows in his bare
2018.
hands, even when he's been blinded.
The comment section
Both
is gonna be
archers
great.
wield impressive bows too.
I'm gonna enjoy reading
An
the
average
comments of
bow
this one.
needs as much as 80
lot.
pounds of force to pull. Green Arrows has an impressive draw weight of 125 pounds. However, Hawkeye's is double that at 250
Jesus.
pounds. This
That's
is
a
the
lot.
same bow he can fire at near machine gun speeds, even at a faster rate than Green Arrow, while wearing chainmail.
Oliver
Yeah.
may have had an arrow for just about any situation, but he didn't have one for making him faster, stronger, and tougher. than Hawkeye.
Which is what
Looks like
was
Green
the deciding
Arrow
factor for me.
got shafted.
The winner is Hawkeye.
I'm so happy. I'm so
Next
happy.
time
What's
on
the next
Death
one?
Battle.
I don't know what the next one's supposed to be. What is it? I know Pokemon Digimon's supposed to be coming up. I know it's not in the playlist though. I'm trying to watch that in time. Okay, so that is gonna be the next one. Pokemon versus Digimon. I don't know jack about Digimon. I know nothing about it at all. I thought it was like knockoff Pokemon. You know, like they thought it was like they tried to make the knockoff like the Pokemon we have at home. I don't know anything about Digimon. Apparently it's not the case. What in the world? Is that a T-Rex? So I guess that's going to be the next one. Oh man. So who's going to be fighting who? Is it just all Pokemon versus all Digimon? Which I don't know anything about Digimon, but I grew up watching Pokemon. So I don't know.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and this is Jocelyn. I don't know where Boomstick is. But anyway, next
he's
time...
missing. So yeah, that's gonna be the next one, and then after that we'll probably have Dante versus Bayonetta, which apparently she's from the Bayonetta games. I think it's what they're called. I remember she was in Smash, and I said she might be from the Devil May Cry game. I think it's because of Death Battle, and I've heard so much about it. And I think the next one's actually the Season 2 finale of Death Battle, the Pokemon versus Digimon. But that'll be the next one, so don't worry about that. I'm so happy I ended the losing streak. It stops at 9. Oh my god. I hope you're as happy as I am. Thank you all so much for the comments and everybody just cheering for the losing streak to continue, and then some people just like, man, I feel bad. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I made your day just a tiny little bit better. I hope to see you in next video, so make sure you're subscribed. But until the next one, cue the music.
We were playing as so